Hey everyone, Red here, and I have another fun build for you to try out in your games, and that's gonna be my Wretched Obsession Pig build. So let's go ahead and break it down real quick. For our first perk, we have Save the Best for Last. Whenever we damage a survivor who is not the obsession with a basic attack, we'll earn a token up to a max of 8. For each token, our basic attack cooldown is 4% shorter. Whenever the obsession takes damage though, we'll lose 2 tokens. Second, we have Hex Wretched Fate. The first time a generator is completed, a dull tome will ignite with this perk, and the obsession is gonna then repair 33% slower, and we'll see this Hex's totem's aura within 12 meters so they can try and cleanse it. Which leads us into our next perk, Dominance. The first time each chest is being unlocked and each totem is being blessed or cleansed by a survivor, it's going to be blocked for 16 seconds. And last but not least, it's just a little bit more annoyance on them trying to get that totem out of the way, and that's gonna be Hex Face the Darkness. Whenever we damage a survivor, a Hex poem will become lit with this perk, and then every 25 seconds, other survivors not within our terror radius will scream and we'll see their aura for 2 seconds. This will remain until that initial survivor becomes downed or becomes healthy, and then the Hex Zone will be extinguished until it's relit again later on. As far as add-ons bring wherever you want, but I highly recommend going Jigsaw's Anointed Plan, which will increase the reverse bear traps by 1, increase reverse bear trap death timer by 10 seconds, which we don't care about as much, and then whenever a generator is completed, 10 seconds is removed from the death timer of all active reverse bear traps. What we really care about is just the extra bear trap. And we're following that up with Jigsaw Sketch, which gives us yet another reverse bear trap, and whenever a survivor with a reverse bear trap is working on a generator, that generator's yellow aura is revealed to us. This can be a really good chunk of information. But that is today's build. I thought it'd be a really fun idea to kind of run with Hex Wretched Fate and just make a build out of it. That'd be pretty annoying to face. If you have a build you want to see on the channel, make sure to leave it down in the comment section below. If it looks like fun, you might just see it here. Much love, and let's go ahead and get to the gameplay. Our first game is on Dead Dog Saloon. This can be a little bit tougher of a map. You'd think it'd be pretty good because it's just like a smaller map, but this main building is a bane to play on if we ever are like forced to. But we're hoping not to have to worry about that. Again, if we find the obsession early, it's not too bad. We can kind of avoid the obsession later on. We got somebody right here. I'm just gonna bulldoze right now. That's fine. There's another survivor back there. That's a little unfortunate. A lot of these pilots here are pretty solid, so bulldozing them isn't normally a bad call. The only thing I'd be a little mindful of is not like wasting a ton of time like just on this one survivor. See if I can come off. This is a little risky. Alright, one pallet here, another pallet in the distance, but we'll go for her for now. Got her, nice. Quite a bit of distance though. She's not sticking in the corner. I was hoping she would. We can swap here for a second. Ooh, I thought he'd stick it. That's fine. Alright, we got Bloodlust. Got him. We'll take it. I'd like to put it away real quick. Are we dropping right away? We are, nice. Shack is done. It's not a bad drop on chat because we kind of lost a little bit of our early pressure here. Got someone over there too. I'm gonna see if I can maybe sneak around and get a hit here. Oh, I hear her. Hi. Again, finding her early and putting her down isn't the worst case. Interesting call. There it is. The downside is they all healed up. So most likely, and this is what you'll do, if like, especially if you're going against like groups who are a little bit more patient, they'll just run to main building and heal every time. Especially against a killer like Big, you can kind of just go to main building and threaten to like run the. It's not an infinite, but it's a pseudo infinite. Like you're gonna waste so much time at main building. If you have bamboozle, you can maybe shut it down, but we're not even gonna think about playing on main building. At least not yet. If I can catch them off guard before they really get going to main building, I'll maybe chase it for like a tile, but not much more than that. Doesn't really drop. Yeah, and every time you're gonna see that they're gonna do the same thing, right? They're always going to try and like make a break to the main building. It's a no resource needed area that just generates a lot of value for like tiles. I just bulldoze my way through it. That's fine. I might be sitting back playing on this like 3-gen anyways. Good. It's gone now. We're going to commit it. Woo! Got it. Hi, buddy. Those nods though. We got 2 people here. I could keep chasing him, but I think this is better. You know, I thought she'd stick the tile, but she's just gonna go for the vault. Are we committing it? Yeah. There it is. I have to let this go, though, too, unfortunately, I think. Yeah. So I think they're just chilling up here if they are. Whew. And look, the one server's already healed up again. Jeez. It's such a hard area. We're eventually going to have to, like, find a way to commit. Oh, I didn't get the fall in time. Yeah, so she can get a lot of distance here. The goal would be to fall during that and through it. We still have this. A little bit of a pain. Nice drop. Hi. What's going on, dude? That medkit's eventually gonna run out. Nice fake, though. I shouldn't have committed to that the way I did. This is still a strong tile setup, even though it's gone, because you can see my red stain through the doors. If I want to get a hit here, I basically have to force this. Most likely fakes this one, right? Oh, nice. There it is. We'll get the hit, but we wasted a lot of time here. The only reason we're able to chase this long is we're chasing in this area. I think she's right back up there too, isn't she? Oh, I thought I saw her hair. I did not. Not a great position to be in just yet. I don't want to get caught going away from like this little 3-gen, but I'm going to get stuck in this position here in a moment where I've kicked these gens enough times where it's just going to lock me out from being able to regress them anymore. And they've completely reset every single time. Pretty sure there's another boon in the area. If anything, it's going to be at main building. I can't completely chase this. What I can only do is break this, that we can play on it later. The window is insanely safe, so we gotta be careful there. I need to find one of them and get them like hooked up within this 3-gen is what we need to do. Because then we can kind of like lock down the gen. Did we already run? Oh, here we are. Hi. Oh my gosh, it's the obsession again. It's like the worst survivor we could possibly find. And they're gonna do the same thing, obviously, just head straight over to main. Sable already made her distance there. It wouldn't surprise me if a few of these guys are on comms though, because she was spacing before she ever like got wind of me. Peeking me on the corner there. Smart. Pretty sure they'll have a lot of distance. But I'm already doing the scenario where I'm kind of getting stuck. Constantly looking for this, and then we're constantly playing on 2 strong tile setups. What I have to do is just find one of them out of position for a moment, and maybe we can play off of that. But so far, they're spacing out really, really well. And utilizing the right buildings here to do so. Yeah, that's fair. At least it's done. Nice flashlight. Just a tip. Don't mind if I do. One survivor over to the side. We also have this. We're officially here. Nice, no sign of me just yet. They have 4 stacks, but we're just always booking it. Yep, and there goes that 3-gen. They're going to break it eventually no matter what. And the obsession just comes out of nowhere. I'm not worried as much about the obsession. They really don't contribute a lot right now, thanks to Wretched. Oh, nice little movement. Should go snag. Oh, maybe not. Kind of surprised I don't catch that. Hi. 5. Maybe we can finally hold on to this a little bit. I'm about to find a way to make a really big play here in a second. Question is whether or not he actually commits to the ball. No. Nice. Gotta leave it. Yeah, there she is. I might get a single hit here. No, she's gonna run to this pallet. Probably gonna play it safe. Yeah. We're in that spot where they're definitely gonna play it safe. I gotcha. We're still following everything pretty smoothly. It's not a bad spot for us to try and finalize the chase. The downside is we're away from all those gens. But again, I'm gonna get stuck into this position where like we're at 0 gens left and I've like just been constantly doing hit and run but never been able to commit to anything. The problem is I have to find the right opening to commit, and that's always the toughest spot. I need to find a way. They just gotta make a quick little mistake, and I think I can play it pretty well, but we'll see what we can do. Pig's pretty good at making little comeback games. Hold on. Hey, dude. Nice. All right, this is actually pretty big. We got 2 head traps on, which is beautiful. We're gonna be able to go to this hook, which means we can hook him by a gen that has a lot of progress. So base regression might actually be pretty helpful. Where'd we go? They're just gonna run always to main and heal. That's always gonna be the play. That gen's so done, isn't it? I can't even mess with it. We're moving already for the save. Not saving is pretty smart. Gotta keep it regressing. At least for right now. Dang, really good like vault setup into it. 1, 2. I think someone's on that gen though, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Dude, she is trying so hard to commit to this. Hey, can you stop? Come on, Wretched Fate. Wretched Fate. Oh my god, Wretched Fate actually kind of carrying that. Here's what we're gonna do. Kick this. We'll head trap her. But she's gotta stay slugged. I need to try and force at least a stage 2 here. So I gotta keep an eye on both of these survivors. We'll break this while we got a moment. Again, we're not really ever looking to chase into main there. If we chase into main, the game's already over. The group has already shown they're well enough at spacing out. Get rid of this. That's fine. We're creating a dead zone when we play here. The one survivor did go stage 2. I picked her up. I at least get a single hit here. Nice, 5 stacks. She went right back to it. The obsession has not learned yet. We don't have to worry about this because we broke it earlier. 6 stacks. Still trying to cleanse this gen. Not cleanse, but finish it. I could do a crouch, but nice movement. Now I think we just get you here, though. I'm not interested in picking up. There's where you are. But someone else, there it is. Hold on. Do we completely move around this way? It looks like it. I'm gonna try and cut this server off so they can't go for the main building. That's the only thing I care about. And yeah, I can't afford to crouch right now because I need all the movement so I can get to make decisions. It's gonna be close. We gotta branch off. I'm just gonna keep this obsession down if I can, to be honest with you. It gives us a lot of pressure. Good. Hey, you know what? Even better, dude. Making the obsession DC in the situation where they're doing pretty good is amazing for us. It's currently showing like we're getting a nice little movement here. We are gonna pick up because now we're in a position where we can. We bought ourselves some time, and they're healing up. So if they're gonna heal up, we'll at least get this hook timer going. I don't want to get rid of the obsession per se. Like, it doesn't make much sense for the build. But I need to have a player removed here shortly. Man, this gen is like right there. Did we already run? Oh, all the way over to this gen. I can't let them finish this gen. Yeah. If they finish a gen, I think I just lose. Okay. It's at like 90%. Gotta stop this from happening if I can. Oh, I gotta watch both. Look at these little rats trying to get to it in time. Alright, we at least get a hit. It's fine. Even the bot runs to main building. Nice. Hold on. I'm going to try and take a little bit of a gamble here. I think they're just going to run over and heal each other again. Wait, he's here somewhere. There he is. Nice, just the tip. The downside is I can't chase him because he gets access straight to Shaq. So we pop back here. Keep that regressing. I only got a few more on that. I have to make a pretty explosive play. I found out where they're healing. I do think maybe there's a boon or something inside, but at least we have them both here at the moment. I hear somebody. Hold on. Where is he? Oh, I heard him. Oh, he ran by me. I didn't even notice him run by me. If I can get him down, this is not a bad play here. He has main though. Save the best. We'll try and follow this up for the moment. I gotta keep an eye, make sure Sable can't sneak around. I see scratch marks, so we're going now for it. Yeah, we'll go for Sable. We're gonna try and beat her before she gets over to the shack. Nice. I can't pick up. Well, I can do, just in case. I have time for this. Okay, the bot's upstairs. I can't go for the bot. We'll lose it. I have to come over here and pressure them off this. It's a missed skill check. That's so good for us. Hey, what's up? Do you have anything? Nice. And now we go for him. No matter what, we have to go for him here. Because like, if the bot's able to go pick up, that's fine. But we'll have at least a survivor out of the game. He'll drop. Yeah, there it is. Boys gotta play safe. And come here. Cool. Alright, let's get him out of the game real quick. We have 3 down, so the bot can maybe go around and pick someone up, which is fine. Again, surprising that player left. I don't know if it really changes anything just yet, but you never know. Maybe the bot's better, maybe they're not. But there's the bot right there. So we'll actually be able to go ahead and clean this game up. A really difficult game. They just spaced out so well. And this map is always kind of a pain in the sense of like, if you don't have like a chase killer or you don't have like a way of denying them from being able to get to main building, it's such a pain to like ever fully commit to anything. But we were able to do it and we're able to clean it up for the win. And a fun Mori to send it home. Whew. But I mean, honestly, it's like a really good example of the survivors and like what to do, especially against like simple killers like Pig. Holding forward and just making it over to like main building is such a strong play. That or Shack, even if it's just utilizing it for the vault. But you know what? That's a fun first game. Let's go ahead and let's dive straight on to our next. Woo! We got Hawkins. Don't mind if I do. It's a little bit better map for us. We can actually utilize our stealth a little bit in this map, which I'll definitely try to get some value out of. The one thing I gotta try and keep in mind is like face the darkness. Oh, we have somebody I think already moving through here. Hold on. Hi. That's a great start. We'll branch over this way. One right here, one on the main, well, not the building, sorry. I'm still got that dead dog game. What's up? But the main back section there. One server's working on the gen. But with it having the double stairs, like that gen's just so bad to ever play on. Which was a big like time sink. You gonna drop this? No drop, another survivor. Hey, what's up? Thank you, I'll take that. Survivor's looking for a save. See if we can sneak around and catch somebody off guard. Coming back through. Hi. Thank you. Really? Kind of surprised. Yeah, that works. We'll go ahead, we'll get rid of this. And we get her really quickly on the hook. Oh, you know what? I kind of forgot to give her a head trap. That's fine. We'll give her a head trap right here. This isn't really good for me because it wastes like an extra few seconds. Just because like you have to unload them, then pick them back up. So it's like 2-4 seconds right there total. Which adds up. There goes that gen. At least we had the head trap on her, so it's going to be active when she gets off of the hook. So she won't go to doing gens. Both other survivors are here, so that means we know where all 3 survivors roughly are. We have 2 survivors here, and we have the Adam who's going to probably be the one who tries to go for the save. Gonna drop that? No? Sweet. We'll take it. I don't really have any interest in the Adam. If I can avoid having to hit the obsession, I will. To a point. If he's in my way, I'm gonna go for it. You wanna drop it? Thank you. Sometimes it's just worth bulldozing pallets. If you got someone on the hook, bulldozing pallets isn't really a bad call. You'll just chew away at resources that you can get value out of later. Because you have 3 survivor count, which means you have 3 survivors who are doing something other than a gen. So you have time. One up there. I can't really play on that right now, I don't think. We're just gonna go here. Howdy. I like my save the best for last stacks. We also have Wretched Fate, so like being the survivor who's the obsession during this moment is like an absolute misery because your gen speed is just so hindered. A 33% repair is pretty brutal. And we can still kind of go out of our way. Like, if he's going to work on a gen in front of us, we're not just going to let it slide. What's up, buddy? Thanks, man. Alright, and we'll just dip on out of here. Another fun thing, like, if you ever get the chance just to, like, go back and look at games from, like, other people, like, one of the coolest things about playing stealth killers or killers like Pig is that they bring, like, a lot of this threat just by via existing, right? Like, by crouching, people already, like, think that we're hovering around, like, every corner. So whenever we, like, leave a chase, that survivor doesn't go and hop right back on a gen. They typically wait for a few seconds. They try and play it a little safe, especially if they're injured, before they just, like, run right back out to the gen. Unless they have some perk that gives them information. I can give this a little bit of a love tap. Now the idea is, what gen are we on? No, there's one person moving this way. Hold on. I need the movement speed to catch them off guard. There it is. What's up? Drop it. Thanks. You think he's still working here on the gen? No. Okay. Well, I mean, I'll just break it. I can't let it stay because she'll just run around the corner and be just fine. Ooh. I made the right read, but now I can't chase. At least I don't want to chase. I probably could. We're at 4 gens, but I kind of want to keep the pressure up right now. Nice. We'll get a quick hit. It's not about never hitting the obsession. It's just about like not making it like a priority. There we go. Wretched Fate, friends, not friends till the end, sorry. We have Wretched Fate and we have Face the Darkness. Oh, hold on. Howdy. That is going, by the way. Oh no, you better hope no one does a gen. Those extra 10 seconds are gonna be really brutal. Got you following me. You're looking to like flashlight me? Hi. I don't know. Right back up top. That's fine, we'll just cut through. I don't mind. You gonna drop it? Wow, that was really good. A very clean fake. No. Maybe we get the hit here. Oh, shame, that was my Wretched Fate. I probably should have paid attention to that. It's okay, though. Like, it means, like, for sure they at least waited for, like, dominance to go off. I don't hear her. There it is. You couldn't hear the footsteps running. So, you knew she was, like, trying to walk. Most likely, like, walk through us. Hook right here. This works out for me. Oh. One survivor. Okay. That survivor, Matt Earth there, just got their hat off. Oh, hold on. Ooh, someone spooked him out. Nice. Another pallet down. Another resource out of the way. Oh, hi. Yeah, that is rough. You get another head trap. Like, look at all these head traps. We're at 4. We have 2 more, and they're always impactful. They completely stop a survivor oftentimes from even, like, trying to work on a gen. And, you know, God forbid a gen does pop when they have all the head traps on. Whew. Gen pressure goes to an immediate 0 very quickly. We're most likely just back on this gen if I had to guess. Hey, dude. They just follow up. Hi. He's been pretty used to me probably doing this. I'm just gonna sit here and wait. I hear him. Howdy. Kind of stuck in a bad spot. And we take those. There we go. A little hookup for the obsession. That way he doesn't feel like he's completely, you know, getting ignored. But a lot of the build is all about that. Just kind of ignoring the obsession and letting him be pretty miserable. The only thing that can make it better is they ever fix up Wretched Fate. I really think Wretched Fate should be at only the obsession can be the one to cleanse the totem within like the first like 90 seconds or something. That way you always get like a little bit of value. But dominance helps us out in that area where it at least kind of locks up some of those totems. I'm assuming we'd be here somewhere. Oh, hey, what's up? She's just looking to get her head trap off. But you're on death, gamer. I tried. I see. I mean, I'm okay with taking you both out. Sure, I'll go for you. There's literally nothing here for you to play on. That works. And you get another head trap. So many head traps. Oh, hey, what's up? You know, if she aimed the flashlight a little bit better, that would have been perfect. It would have been a really good save. Most likely this bag gen over here. So we've been constantly seeing them. He just ran across. Oh, well, someone's still here. Howdy. Oh no, she got stuck, and we had 7 stack. Yeah, that's a very fast recovery. First survivor out of the game. Honestly, this has just been a really nasty game from us. We've been pretty much everywhere on the map. Like, we are just living rent-free in these survivors' heads. Reading, like, basically every move. Look at that. Take ourselves another down. Drop that. Thank you. Alright, go ahead. Commit. No commit. I think I can get down there with my power, but we'll see. That works. Not exactly what I meant to do. I meant to actually slide across the other way, but that will have to do. Oh, hey, buddy. Fair enough. Yeah, it makes sense. He was just doing to go next. Yeah, this game, you know, super dominating game. You'll love to see it. Kind of shows you what the map difference can do as well. A simple but effective Mori. But there we go. That is today's build. Overall, it was a lot of fun. I definitely recommend you guys trying out in your games. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Much love, everyone. And until next time, I am Red, and I am signing off.